on.
Okay, yeah, we're on. Alright, cool.
Right. Oh no. I won't say that. Alright, I'll
we
try
doing
not
an
to.
intro?
Oh,
Are we
yeah.
doing an
I'll
intro?
try.
Is this the intro? Are we gonna be like one of those meta things where it's like we ask
Yeah, we just
during
pretend
the
that we turned on
podcast?
the thing.
Is this gonna be an intro? And then it's like, that is the intro. Welcome back. Blah. You know.
No,
Yeah,
Probably
now,
without-
now you just forced us to do it now.
Sorry, my bad.
yeah, you'll be banished to the Shadow Realm for that one.
I was just asking if that's what we're gonna do.
No, I was gonna do
Well, now
the
you-
intro. I was gonna.
You
Okay,
kind
do
of
it.
forced us to
We're
do it
listening.
now.
Shut up. We're doing the intro. Shut up.
Alright.
Okay.
Hey all, welcome to the. What did we name this again? Hold
I don't fucking know.
on. I think it was the Gentlemen's Get Together.
It's the gentleman's gathering or the gentleman's get together, something like
Yeah,
that.
we'll just call it Gentlemen's Get Together.
It's
Hey
probably
all, welcome to the Gentlemen's Get Together. It's where we literally just get together and talk about really stupid topics.
we're gentlemen. We're getting together. It's
It's
the
not gonna
gentleman's
be
get
much-
together.
Don't expect this to be professional quality. It'll probably be funny. So yeah, if you want to stay, do it. There won't be much to
my
do on
mic-
screen. It'll mainly just be audio. So set another background or something. Alright,
Yeah, I mean,
guys, you ready?
I mean,
Ready for the opening topic?
no. No.
Hold on, let me just crunch this crisp Dorito. Then I'll be.
What?
Let me
Shut up.
this crisp Dorito, and then I'll be ready.
Help.
Oh, you can't even read when I'm typing. That's good. It's just out of.
These are some good Doritos.
Very cool. I am hungry, but I have no food.
Alright,
We're
got
not
the
sponsored,
opening
by the way.
topic
I just
ready.
had a bag of Doritos in my cupboard. Alright, what is it? Hit us.
It's going to be in the
We are
podcast
sponsored
channel.
by
It's gonna be a big
Anko
review.
Trunks Classic XL.
Why don't you just say it like out loud so
No,
people
no,
can
it's
say it?
got to be revealed.
Oh, what the fuck? Do whatever you fucking want. Make it 10 times fucking harder for yourself. Just fucking
I've already
do
typed
it.
it, dipstick. Just look at it.
I've had
Stop
my eyes
swearing.
closed.
I want that non-existent
Would you like-
monetization, you know?
I apologize.
Would you
I
like
apologize.
to announce the topic for the people who are actually
Yeah,
listening
apparently Camo's
to
not
this
paying
shit
attention.
show?
The topic is
I
are
saw the
traps
topic.
gay?
I mean,
As you can
what-
see, here on the Gentlemen's Get Together, we only look at the most philosophical of issues.
The
Alright,
most
so-
deep-brained
so what
topics,
part?
yeah.
what part of it are we talking about? Are we talking about is the trap itself gay, or is liking traps gay?
That can be
Maybe
two
we should
separate
discuss
topics, I
both of
reckon.
them.
Let's go with the trap itself.
Is the trap itself
Are
gay?
traps gay?
Okay.
Yeah, I'd say it
Is
depends.
First of all, I think it's important. That we define what a trap is.
I don't
Not
want
because I don't think our audience would know what it is.
It's a
but
bear
trap
trap.
is
So
the
we know
words-
what we're working
No,
with.
no. Can you just shut the hell up for a sec? You know that the word.
Oh yes, the
trap-
anime expert is here. Let's listen.
You know, you know that the word trap has been banned on r/any memes.
Yeah, and apparently like 70,000 people left or something like that. And everyone's getting really annoyed at the mods or whatever.
There's a whole civil war on that Reddit subreddit. It's fucking hilarious.
Because I'm not
I didn't either until I was browsing history memes and someone said, "Oh, there's currently a civil war going on anime memes." So I checked it out and it was fucking hilarious.
those two
You think I've been
subreddits
there,
have a
like,
history, don't
once?
they? They're like intertwined.
Man.
weirdly.
The civil war is giving me flashbacks to the history memes, anime memes war
I mean,
back
it
in
makes
like a
sense.
few years ago.
People who like history
yes.
also like anime,
Get-
as can be seen by Cameron. That absolutely.
Well, I mean, I like history, and I'm not a serious anime fan. I mean, I watch JoJo and like one or two other
Yeah,
things. but
JoJo's
that's it.
great. But anyway, we'll move back to the topic. We've gone down.
Right.
Okay, back to the topic. What is a trap? Let's define that.
It's a man that dresses up as a woman for the purpose of attracting other men.
Okay, that's an important clarification to make because I think being a cross-dresser, so just a man who prefers feminine clothing, is not inherently gay.
I agree with that. Cross-dressers and drag queens, I wouldn't say they're gay. But those people that specifically do it,
Well, I wouldn't. I don't know. Drag queens are in a bit of a weird spot because I think drag queen is like something quite like it's a big part of the gay community. It's something that the gays are like saying, calling them the gays is a bit insensitive, but you know, it's drag queens are something quite a part of that community. Sort of
Yeah, I
thing.
don't think they do it just to be like, oh, you know, I'm going to attract boys with this. I think they do it for fun mainly. That's what I mean.
Yeah, they do it to like embrace the fact that they like being that sort of effeminate, like, you know, I don't know how to explain it, but what I'm saying is, I think drag queens are very tightly associated with the gay community, and a lot of them, maybe not all of them, but a lot of them are themselves gay.
Yeah. But I don't think the act of actually dragging is inherently, you know, not to attract other males. Sometimes it might, but you don't generally get that vibe.
I think it's mostly just to like, you know, it's like being a male model pretty much. Except
having fun, yeah.
You're a male model who's modeling female clothes.
What's your opinion on this heavy topic, Camo?
I got a headache.
Fuck you.
Like I said, yeah, the inherent act of doing it, I do not think is gay.
Ooh, okay, controversial.
Okay. So, back to traps, not cross-dressers and drag queens.
Yeah.
Trap queens. Interesting subgenre. Anyway, with traps.
I got to search something up now. Just wait a second.
No, you don't.
You like just Google searching what is gay?
I've never heard of this concept in my life. What is it?
Just like intensifying keyboard smashing. What is gay? Where is the gay?
Mum,
There you
help
go.
me, I'm scared. I don't know.
That's what I got.
Outstanding. Yes. Being a trap. I think the fact that you are specifically putting yourself out and trying to attract the attention and sexual urges of other males, I would consider that gay because, I mean...
Yeah, I would too.
You're...
To be honest, it could just be some guy having a laugh.
That's true.
I mean, sometimes it's having a laugh, but I mean...
Just the inherent
I'd agree.
is kind of on the... It seems kind of gay on the side.
Yeah.
You're trying to make yourself be attractive to guys, and you're trying to make guys like you in a sexual way, which I think would be considered homosexual. Or at least trying to bait homosexuals, maybe.
Okay, so we're sort of split on the being a trap side. What about the being attracted to trap side? Our opinions on
do you know they're a trap, or is it when you still think they're a female because
you know they're a trap?
Disguised?
You're well aware.
You're well aware. I think that's just called being bisexual, to be honest.
I think it's called being desperate for
you like
female attention.
boys.
You're just willing to, you know,
Well,
accept that.
I think it's you like boys, but you also really like effeminate traits. So maybe it's a bisexual thing. Who knows?
Maybe.
You know, it's like,
maybe.
I like dick, but I also like people with manners and cute dresses.
I mean, I can have manners and a cute dress.
Dresses part, but I do have manners, I guess.
Well, you're not a trap, are you?
Wait, what about me?
I'm going to be trapped in this husk of a body as I wait for death.
Yeah, you do look like a husk, Lamau. Go to the gym, homie.
Wait, who are we talking about? I'm not sure whether I should be feeling insulted or not.
This podcast is going to be so shit, I can tell already. But I am having a good time, to be honest. I am enjoying this shitness.
Yeah,
that's the appeal of it.
Yeah,
the appeal of it is the fact that
we're just fucking around. That's
the whole point of this is...
By the way, if you haven't caught on yet, This is the Gentleman's Podcast in an ironic way. We are absolutely not joking.
Oh wait, I just realized I've been like swearing like oh.
Well, I'm not editing this one, but there is going to be a swear, well, not a swear jar, but like a swear counter of how often you swear, because you're the one that's the worst at it.
I'm trying.
We'll do that.
We know
later.
you're trying, but
I mean, this first one.
The only word I want to say now is fuck.
well, there's one more to the counter. That's the nice and easy.
Cameron, go to the podcast channel and just read the comment out.
Yeah, I saw that. What about it?
That applies here too.
You
better stop swearing.
You-
I'm gonna end your bloodline with you.
That's assuming I'll ever continue my bloodline.
That
That's
brings
why
up
I'm
an
doing it right
important
now.
question. Bringing up an important question. If we decided that we cared about censorship, which we don't, if we decided that we cared,
Not
what
to a
would
large
our
extent,
censor
anyway.
noise be? What would our, because a little bleep like they use on TV, come on, that's just that's not.
Ironically,
What would our sound be?
we should replace every fuck with a cunt.
Yeah, that'll get
So we're gonna
past the
censor our
monetization
fucks.
systems. Yep.
Exactly.
I'm sure no one would be offended by that. I'm sure.
YouTube's AI is actually British. It just doesn't really care about that word. It's like, yeah, whatever. As soon as you say the F word, it's
Actually, that
Susan, what's this key is British? Are you trying to say? I don't believe that.
I know, it'd probably be just some.
AI is British.
Okay.
It's probably just going to end up being me screaming.
Yeah, maybe.
I reckon.
Like, well, on one of my tirades about leaving the sauce bottle lid open.
Where's the lamp
Just
sauce? Anyway,
No, the AI is going to be.
I reckon we should use the sound from Metal Gear Solid when the exclamation mark comes up as our bleep sound. If we ever end up bleeping something,
The only time we bleep
yeah, like
something
maybe
is if we actually make it.
maybe
to
I'm gonna
1,000
dunk
subs.
sports for 1917 or something, and then you just want to bleep that shit out.
Monetization first, I don't think that's gonna happen, but
I mean, I want my 5 cents, so
that's fair.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
that
We really push this.
$0.03 of ad revenue.
Yeah, like the AI, they walk up.
That's
to
how
a
much I
video.
made on my channel.
Yeah, they walk up to a video.
Very
Like,
cool.
Yeah. What's this then? Yeah. And then it sees that it's all C words. And it's like,
Yeah. Oi,
it
bro,
seems
it's
good to
fucking
me.
cunt, innit?
Yeah, it seems good to me. Yeah.
Hey, bro, yeah, it's alright, innit? I ain't seen no problems here, yeah?
And then the camera says like frick, and he's like, oi. None of that slander.
Bro,
Right.
I reckon we done a good check here. Down to the pub for a brown beer, served warm, of course. Because British people hate flavour.
Damn, bro. Call one out.
I mean, the British
off topic,
have
off
nothing on
Yeah,
fairy
we're
bread.
well off topic.
I saw a good meme the other day. And it was
Did you?
a meme that was a screenshot of a text message conversation between
Wow.
Yeah,
a black
there's lot of
lady
those.
and a British gentleman.
Very
and
cool.
The British gentleman had found the black lady on Tinder and was inviting her over to his house for hot and spicy tacos. And she said, "What are they seasoned with?" And he replied, "Salt and pepper." And she said, "What makes them spicy then?" And he replied, "The pepper gives them a kick."
I thought it was gonna be a
The
lot closer
pepper.
than that.
Gives them a kick.
Man, if you
So
want
the next time you say that one of my British people don't like flavoured jokes is stupid, I would just like you to recall that moment.
Dude, British people be like, oh yeah, I conquered the world, I can't even handle pepper. Like, what was the point?
I can't handle the spicy kick of pepper. What am I
that's
gonna
not
do?
with everyone else. That's not with everyone else, that's
It
why.
was just too spicy for them, right? They're like, no, this guy's
You know that
starting with stuff
meme?
that's way too spicy.
Did you ever watch Ice Age? I don't remember exactly which movie it was, but in one of the Ice Age movies, they're on a raft in the ocean, and they have no water. But of course, there's all the ocean water around them, which is salty. You can't really drink it; it'll just make you more thirsty, and it'll taste bad, whatever. So it's like all this water and nothing to drink. And then meanwhile, the Great British Empire Shut up. Let me finish my fucking joke.
Yeah, let him finish. I was listening to him, and you came and you interrupted, and now I'm irrationally angry.
And then there's the Great British Empire just sitting absolutely surrounded up to their noses with all the spices and shit that they stole from the lands they conquered. And they're like, all this spice and nothing to eat.
Very cool.
Thankfully, they got tea leaves from China.
They can think a piece of bread's spicy.
They would.
Oh, so are we done with the traps again issue?
Oh, we've been done with that for a while. We've kind of just gone off topic. I'm trying to decide which one of you goes next with the topic.
I thought we'd gone off topic and then we were coming back because we hadn't finished, but okay.
No,
Alright, whatever. I'm down. Well, alright.
Yeah, what did we decide? Traps themselves are kinda gay. Camo disagrees though. Being attracted to traps is sort of bisexual, more on the gay side, I guess.
Yeah. I'd say it's bisexual, or you just really, really like feminine guys. Which, to be fair, liking feminine guys doesn't necessarily make you bisexual, because not all guys are masculine. It's not a thing that all guys have to be masculine. So liking feminine guys is just as normal as liking masculine guys, if you think about it. But
very true topic, yes.
I don't know. I guess it comes down to, are they the sort of trap who wears like fake tits to make
down.
themselves look like a proper girl, or is it just a dude in a dress?
Yeah,
right.
Depends how far they go with it.
Well, this is the final answer. It depends.
That's going to be the majority of the answers. I'm not going to lie.
You can't break it down into one thing. All right.
Yeah, there's too many different variables.
I'm going to clench this door out.
All right, you want
what?
All right, both of you write something in the podcast channel, heads or tails. You can choose either.
Arse, the tail, booty.
Wait. All right, wait. What are we doing?
So write heads or tails in the podcast. No, just have it typed there, you dipstick. Like, don't actually.
What do you mean?
Wait, it's heads or tails. We can know what each other's doing. This isn't rock paper scissors.
No. Shut up.
Can we just not do this and just let me go next because I am happy to go next?
Yes, just let him go. Stop making this more difficult than it has to.
Alright, you know what?
Stop padding the runtime, you slut. We're not viable for monetization anyway. There's no point making this longer than it needs to be.
This is what I was gonna do.
We don't need the damn 10 minutes.
Shut up. So I was gonna get you both to write something, and then when I said go, you'd both enter. If both of them were the same, then Kajana would go. If both of them were different, then Cameron would go. And
I'm gonna go.
Well, we've got a volunteer. Just let the volunteer go.
Yeah, okay, whatever. What's your topic?
Gentlemen, I propose a weekly segment for the podcast, hosted by me, because I'm the best.
No, you're not.
Called, very original name, by the way. I did actually come up by this myself, but I wouldn't be surprised if someone else had also come up with it before and used it before. Food Feud. I'm going to bring up an argument about something food related, and we're all going to discuss it. Right? So that basically just means that one of my topics every week is going to be food related. That's all I'm saying, really.
Ironic, one of my topics is food related as well.
I doubt it's
my topic for today is, does pineapple belong on pizza, or should it be a war crime? I'll let you two go first before I make my own judgments.
I'm just going to straight up say that pineapple on some pizzas is perfectly valid. If you dare put pineapple on my pepperoni, I will execute you for war crimes.
Yeah, I'd say same similar. Some pizzas
belongs on pepperoni. I think he deserves to be chucked from an Iron Maiden into the bottom of the ocean.
Well, if you ask me, pepperoni is a mid-tier pizza at best anyway, so no one should be fucking around with it. Maybe that's a discussion for next week, what pizza topping is the best. But for now, the discussion is just about pineapple.
I mean, there's a very limited number of pizzas I think pineapple can go on, and if it's not within that limited number, fucking...
Of one of the pizzas where you think it's okay for pineapple.
Wait, what type of pizza? I don't even know.
I agree with maybe not supreme, vegetarian. I agree with that.
No, not Supreme.
So
not Supreme.
why not a Supreme? What exactly differentiates a Supreme from a vegetarian to you so much? Like, obviously, a Supreme has like a little bit of meat on it, but the main flavors there are still mostly vegetable and fruit flavors.
Yeah. The main thing that separates a Supreme is the type of meat, because it's more salty and hard, I think. When you got ham, it's kind of the soft, and it doesn't have a super strong salty flavor. It's got that ham flavor. You're like, this could work with pineapple. But Supreme's got that more meaty, umami flavor. I think it kind of
So what you're saying is, you do not think that pineapple should be paired with a strongly salty pizza?
Yeah, basically. Hawaiian.
Yeah,
I'm actually going to go out there and counter you completely, because, in my opinion, I think the whole point of pineapple on pizza is to counter saltiness, right?
Man, I don't know. I think
the whole point is that you have an element of sweetness to balance the flavor tone of the pizza.
I think that's what sauce is for, dude.
Why would you want to counter the saltiness? Salt is great. Salt is
good. I like salty food. Salt is very good.
Supreme. Salt is above everything else.
Okay, but what about garlic salt?
There's a reason why. Chicken salt is fucking good. So
I guess we can all sort of group those together as salt and say there's some top tier condiments.
Just a little food.
I mean, there's a reason why salt was so valuable back in like the ye old days of like the 1400s.
Yeah, that was because it made meat last long, dumbass, not because of the flavor.
That's what I said. Just a little sodium chloride. No, dude, it's salt.
Salt is so good. I love salt. Salt is so good.
Okay, we've gotten a little bit off topic, but I think from listening to what everyone said, in general, we all agree that pineapple belongs on pizza, but not all pizza.
Yeah, yes. For that. Some pizza should
I'm
be
just gonna,
like,
I'm just gonna go out there and say a margarita pizza should not have pineapple.
Yep, I 100%.
Because that's something that seems to be a pretty common one. People think, oh, cheese and pineapple. I think that's not a combination, because the whole point of a margarita is to enjoy the cheese. And I don't know if you guys know, but I'm personally a little bit of a cheese nerd, so I really like enjoying a good cheese.
Are you a
I actually have
nerd?
about.
Hey.
I am a curd nerd. I have like 4 different cheeses in my fridge right now.
Dude,
that are all way
and
two more in my cupboard.
Wait, have you seen that YouTube channel where it's just some guy who sits there and makes cheese? Yeah,
it's
just
good.
like
it's a good channel. I'm not subscribed, but it's good.
No interest in cheese. I've watched at least 4 of his videos.
That's close.
Anyway, just because it's that good.
Back to the pizza.
Yeah, back to the pizza.
A margarita should be purely the cheese, the tomato sauce, and 1 or 2 herbs on top.
Yep.
A Hawaiian pizza, which is not a margarita, to differentiate. If you want to get super technical, a Hawaiian pizza can actually be made with any sort of cheese that melts well, whereas a margarita pizza is very supposed to be a mozzarella cheese only. So a Hawaiian pizza, which is, everyone knows that, it's just cheese, ham, pineapple. I think that's acceptable.
Yeah, I agree. It's acceptable.
Quite controversially, I think a supreme pizza with pineapple is okay. I think a barbecue chicken pizza with pineapple is, I wouldn't call it the best, but it's pretty good. I wouldn't have it every single time I order barbecue chicken, but it's good every now and then,
That's fair.
Barbecue meat lovers, on the other hand, does not deserve pineapple.
Yeah, no, yeah, it does not belong there. And if you go belong there, I will tie up a noose and hang you personally myself.
Well,
that's very kind of you. I don't know how to tie the knot, so it's good to have some help around.
And that's a threat. That's not a warning, that's a threat.
Right.
I will do it.
Well, I guess unless any of you guys have something to add, I guess that brings our food feud section to a close.
Hey, wait.
That's fair.
I'm doing something. Hold up. I'm a little slow on this, but
You're a little slow on everything.
Shut up.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
Well, maybe you're slow too then, since I said it first. You're both retarded.
Hey.
Well, I'm not retarded. I'm dyslexic.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Yes. I'm clinically diagnosed dyslexic. So.
Screw it. I'm just gonna. Yeah, you guys will understand, probably.
Will we?
Will we?
I'm sure you will.
I'm worried now.
I think you're overestimating my IQ.
While you're doing all of this weird, wacky stuff, I'm gonna go off and grab a drink.
No.
All right.
It's coming right now. It's literally like 2 seconds.
You know what else is coming right now? Christmas, bitch.
No, it's not. Are you stupid? There you go. Look.
Yes, it is.
I spelled you wrong. It's meant to be your, but it gets the point across. Look at this genius. Come on, Camo, appreciate it.
No.
Dude, it's brilliant. Come on.
Alright, I'm back.
Look at the
It'd be brilliant if you...
That is a very low effort meme, but I get the way.
Shut up.
It cost you nothing. It cost you nothing to not make that, and you did.
Do you know how much time I spend making memes that I actually want to be good? Like a solid 2 hours.
It's like
while I'm watching YouTube.
That's not one of them.
This one wasn't meant to be good. It's just an example. Gets the basic gist across.
So, who's bringing forward our next topic?
That'd be
What is the next topic?
Going in order.
One to three.
Oh, I just had to mute my mic for a second there because I had a fat sneeze.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Right, pick a number between 1 and 3.
2.
I knew you'd pick
2?
How predictable.
Are you sure? Are you sure you want 2?
No, I picked 1.
Well, I already picked 2.
You. We're going 2.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, please. Yeah, please.
I remember what I was going to say.
This is what my 1.5 IQ brain thought of. Right? Is
quite a few IQs.
If you could
That's
have
more IQs than I have. I only have 1 IQ.
I have 0.5.
If you could have any dinosaur as a pet, what would it be?
Ooh, as a pet. Ooh, that's hard.
Wait. Are we talking realistic proportions or like scaled down?
No, we're talking like if you have a T-Rex, it's a full-size T-Rex. We're not talking about any modified shit. We're talking about that's the animal and that's what it is. You're not going to get a cow and say, oh, I only want a small cow. No, you're going to get a cow because it's a cow.
I mean, isn't that what people do when they get, like, pet tigers and stuff, though? They only keep them when they're kittens and then they just get rid of them, which is kind of sad. But...
Basically, yeah.
I think some places in the US, you can, like, do that with crocodiles or like alligators or whatever they have over there. I think it's alligators, where you can rent an alligator to keep while it's a baby, and then when it grows up, you just give it back. And it's like you're not buying it though. You're like renting it, and then they separate them and go out to like zoos or some shit. I don't know. I read that like a year and a half ago.
Renting a pet just sounds so weird to me.
Like, on one hand, if you had a giant T-Rex, you could absolutely decimate something until the government knew.
Yeah, but imagine having to pick it up its shits.
Yeah, exactly. Imagine having to feed it.
I don't know, like, you'd go broke in like 2 days.
I think a velociraptor would be a nice in
It's
between.
probably fucking shit on your house. And
It also depends. Is it tamed or not? Well,
it's your question. Is it tame or is it not?
So, let's just assume it's tamed, because otherwise it's not gonna, even no matter what you did, it's not gonna fucking care. It's just gonna do whatever it wants. So let's assume it's tamed.
Right.
So it's not gonna eat you in your sleep. It's not gonna bust down your house like the Kool-Aid Man. It's not gonna do any of that. It's tamed.
Dude, can I have the Kool-Aid Man as a pet? Is he from the dinosaurs? Is he classified as one?
No, he's not classified as a dinosaur.
Oh, that's so sad. He was probably around.
If you can find evidence for the Kool-Aid Man existing within the Cretaceous period, then yes, I'll count him as a dinosaur. But until then, no.
You could like send him after someone, he'd crack open their spine and just drip their fluid into his giant jug. And add that to his collection.
Oh yeah! Through their spine.
He just snapped him in half and like burrow down the liquid. And their souls now eternally trapped in the Kool-Aid Man. It's like the Soul Stone. You can't get out. This is horrifying continuity to the Kool-Aid universe. This is what Kool-Aid Man does. His secret power.
Have you even had Kool-Aid before? Because I have not. Like,
yeah, I haven't. I just love the meme.
Very I guess we've just revealed now that we're not an American podcast by saying
I think
we've
they
not
could
had
tell
Kool-Aid.
that from Camo's accent and my accent.
Is my accent really that
bad? Is mine really that bad?
American.
No.
Cameron's is pretty bad.
It doesn't matter how subtle it is, you can always tell that somebody doesn't have an American accent. You know, I can tell Chris Hemsworth doesn't have an American accent when he talks normally. It doesn't matter how long you spent around American.
What kind of accent do I have to you then?
Australian, dingus, where you live.
Ah, yes.
No, not just Australian, but what form of Australian?
Rural, sort of hillbilly, maybe 20% to hillbilly. Hillbilly bogan.
I would just call you the Serbo and accent. You have the Serbo
more of a formal accent, and then Gajana, he's a bit in between.
My accent's fucked because my parents have black accents, and so I'm kind of in between sounding black and sounding Australian.
Yeah, you sound pretty great.
I'm close to the Australian side, though. I can, if I want to, I can, artificially turn up the black in my accent.
Do it.
No, don't.
We'll save that for later.
All I can do is just make my voice. All I can do is just sound a lot more whiny.
To hear a black man sounding black, he's gonna say a slang word.
Stay tuned for the next episode where we get Kajana to duck because somebody's gonna say the N-word.
I'm gonna say the N-word.
Oh God!
No, that's illegal.
You can't say the N-word.
That's illegal.
Oh no.
That was very
aggressive.
He's gonna say the N-word. We tried to stop it, but we just couldn't.
Right. Are we ever gonna actually get to Cameron's topic, or is that just being cancelled?
No. It was a bad topic, so we just need to.
I'm gonna hear it. Right. Okay.
Yeah, Velociraptor, I reckon. That'd be nice in between.
Yeah, it's pretty small.
It's
like the size of a chicken.
I reckon, a pterodactyl would be pretty okay. Because, they have a big wingspan. They don't actually, weigh that much, and they're not particularly tall or anything. So it'd kind of be like having a pet. It'd be like having a pet.
Or pteranodon?
I think pterodactyls are
I'm not a dinosaur nerd. I don't really know the difference. The stereotypical flying dinosaur that you usually see in the movies.
I think that'd be
You know the one I'm talking about. Okay. Well, I think they're pretty neat.
Because,
pteranodons are pretty
boys. Yeah, I'm pretty sure pterodactyls are fairly small, and they can barely maintain their own weight, let alone someone else's.
I think I did research into this before, and I came to the conclusion that there's only one thing in the whole history of known history about all animals that could have lifted a human.
What?
And
like for flying. I don't really want to fly on its back though. I just want to know, you know.
No, it'd have to grab
have
you
it
by
as
the
a
claws. If you couldn't fly
It's
on
not
its
for
back.
riding.
Yeah, but I kind of gathered that, but yeah. Pterodactyl was the first pterosaur. I'm a fucking idiot. Since we named fossil remains pterodactyls have been probably found to the Bavaria, Germany, back to days late Jurassic.
Dude, have you ever met one as a pet? Does that count? Like something from the Cretaceous?
No, it's not a dinosaur. The question specifically said dinosaurs. So technically, I don't think pteranodons or pterodactyls count as dinosaurs either.
You know, dinosaurs is a really, really vague sort of genus.
No, it's pretty specific actually.
No, it's super vague. There's like no real defined boundaries between dinosaurs and birds. They're basically one of the same.
It's like mammals.
I just have a crocodile. Ha 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 ha. Smart answer. Big brain.
That say that. They're like, oh yeah, crocodiles are dinosaurs. Like, no, the hell they're not. Dinosaurs are extinct in the Cretaceous, fool.
I mean, they're pretty close relatives. Very close.
That's debatable as well, so you know.
How weird is it thinking that these big boy dinosaurs eventually just evolved into bird boys? They just straight up.
It is
quite. Time to.
I mean, they had a bit of help. Had a little bit of help.
Yeah.
By a giant fucking meteor hitting New Mexico. No, not New Mexico. The Gulf of Mexico.
Ah, yes, New Mexico. The one that existed back in the day. And there's like.
No, that was old Mexico.
Meteor. Yeah, that's why they had to make a New Mexico, because the old Mexico got fucking blown up and killed the dinosaurs.
Hey, read the podcast channel right now.
Yes, great spelling.
No, it's
okay.
Even worse than I wanted to. No, that encourages swearing.
It's going to be so weird. Like anyone listening who doesn't have the context of seeing what we're typing. What is going to be on screen for the listeners when
it's literally just what we're typing, and like when I open up MS Paint to like draw something. That's generally what it is.
Alright, I'll just be ignored. Yeah, right.
You think I'm gonna put that much effort into something with such bad audio quality? Hell no.
What you should do is you should just make one image that's just like a plain black rectangle with the logo of the channel on it, of the podcast or whatever, and just put that up there with the sound.
You mean that thing that I spent seconds on?
Some visual entertainment, you know. It's not gonna be much.
I guess.
If you want.
Okay, well, can we just stop and rewind back to New Mexico?
I'll take you back to New Mexico and build a wall around you.
The first nuclear, the first nuclear bomb to ever go off was in New Mexico.
Yeah, in Los Alamos. I actually have some friends who live in New Mexico, and they sent me a shirt from Los Alamos, which is the place where they tested it, and it says "I glow," and it actually glows in the dark. Thankfully, it's not radioactive, but it's pretty cool.
I hate that stereotype where it's just like radioactive things glow in the dark. It's like, no, the hell they don't. No. The majority of them
do.
They emit radiation, but doesn't mean you can see it.
Have you ever seen a watch with glow in the dark hands, my guy?
Oh yeah, radon. Oh no, is it radon?
Radium.
Radium, yeah.
Radium.
Some of
them. The radius.
Like majority of them don't. Unless it's going in.
Anyway, this isn't the nuclear physicists podcast, so let's get back to the topic.
Special
dinosaurs.
Special episode. We discuss nuclear physics.
We just go down nuclear. We just discuss a lot of nuclear things.
Possible?
Wait, what? None of us understood a word.
Shall we write some equations?
I think we should.
Right.
Wait.
Shut the fuck up. I'm not doing maths for a podcast.
I don't know maths. Yeah. I mean,
so
I got a C.
my pet.
I got a C in Year 12 general maths, so I'm not very good.
Now let's be silent and listen to Tasman's pet saw.
No, I've already decided it's a velociraptor.
Yeah, what is it? Oh, velociraptor. Okay.
Or maybe an oviraptor. Little egg-stealing boys.
You watched too much Jurassic World.
No, I know they're tiny in real life. I just think they're neat. Like a mini chicken. You just be like, hey, steal something for me. Oh, yeah, okay. Just go on.
Now that's made me think of velociraptor nuggets. Instead of chicken nuggets. Instead of red rooster, it's just red velociraptor.
What the hell did you bring upon this cursed land?
That could be a business model.
I didn't think
Jurassic
I would think about velociraptor in nugget form.
Velociraptor nuggies. Me and the boys.
You reckon it would taste like chicken? Because they are.
Finally, some good fucking food.
Everything tastes like chicken if you try hard enough.
There's a reason for that. It's because most wild animals are super lean, and chicken's also super lean. And most of the fat flavor comes from fat. You know, any generic meat will sort of taste like chicken, but not really.
I see.
That's what I read anyway. It's probably BS though. Mythbusters did something on it. They debunk everything. I trust them with my life. My life.
Alright, so
What up?
what are the pets we decided on? I don't think I actually said mine.
Oh, well, go on then.
Yeah, go on.
Right, a protoceratops.
Okay. So that's basically just like a triceratops, but the preview version.
The alpha.
The open beta.
Yeah.
The open beta.
The pre.
I'll send you a picture.
You know, like the graphics aren't fully rendered, but it's sort of there.
There you go.
Whoa, that is funky. What is that?
They're still up there.
How big is that though? I need to see it in scale to understand. Is it like the size of like a regular triceratops that you always see in like the documentaries and shit? Okay, so it is actually
half a meter tall. It's like the size of a dog.
Okay, yeah. That's what I thought.
Here's the scale picture. There you go.
Okay.
Small boy.
That could be a pet.
Yeah, that could be fun.
Yeah.
It's like a dog.
Yeah, it's like a dog, except it's a protoceratops.
Very cool.
Proto-dog.
One, Kijana?
Pardon?
Have
I decided? Yeah.
Do it.
I was gonna do the pterosaur, the flying boy.
Very cool.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Alrighty.
And I could have it like the like really dramatic thing where you like have a vulture on your shoulder, except I would have a dinosaur on my shoulder, which is even more dramatic and epic.
That is very dramatic.
That's fair.
I'm not gonna lie.
I could pretend to be a supervillain in everyday life just by having my pet sitting on my shoulder.
I just take my protoceratops to a dog park and let them bully all the dogs.
That's a good plan, actually. You'd be able to get some decent laughs out of that.
Yeah, that's the point.
I guess it looks like I'm next with the topic. What was my other one even? I remember one, but I don't remember the other one. What was it?
Then why didn't you write them down, dumbass?
Dude,
I didn't write mine down either. I remember what else I wrote. I had as well.
Okay,
I
I'll
wrote mine
say
down.
the one I had
Time.
for ages. Alright, you ready?
No,
Are
I'm
you
fine.
ready, kids?
Shut up.
I guess.
Before I bikini
I'm ready.
bottom you. Wait.
Whoa. Oh,
Yeah, hold
wait. Hold on a sec. Kind of gay, bro.
on. Yeah, wait a
It's
minute.
kind of gay.
Wait, what did you say? I was playing Pocket Planes.
What the fuck? Stop playing Pocket Planes.
Shut the fuck up! I'm gonna play Pocket Planes.
Alright, here
I
we
can't
go.
really
You
talk.
guys
I'm
ready?
actually I'm actually playing World of Tanks right now as we're doing the podcast.
Like, I would, but that game just makes me yell too much.
I thought you were about to do the, like, I'm gonna say the N-word thing. I was about to start laughing so hard. But yes, go on.
Okay, the topic
What's our next topic?
Is America still a respectable nation?
Was it ever?
Yes.
Ooh, Camo's got the fat controversial opinions.
I mean, as a pretty much person,
I think as a country is being respectable, but the government is very much not respected at all. On an international scale.
Unrespected. I think the government's okay. It's just
Really? You think the Trump administration is well respected internationally?
oh no, Trump
Because I would
is
disagree.
awful. But in general, like the American government's respected more than the people are. When you think of the American government, you're like, oh, yeah, I guess, a strong superpower. When you think of the American people, you're like, oh, fat idiots.
Yeehaw! Guns and cousins.
like, when I think of American, the first thing that comes into my head is some guy in a pickup truck with no doors, holding an AR-15 in one hand and a Big Mac in the other, flooring it at 120 miles down the highway.
I can imagine.
He's got a case of that in the back of it. He's got a case of that next to him, and he's got 3 other people just hanging off this pickup truck, all with guns and Big Macs. That's all I imagine.
And his pregnant wife is on the roof. Can't forget that.
What?
Dude, America.
Yeah, the pregnant wife is manning the RPG-7.
Yeah, that's a move.
And they just sit there and they just wait to like uprise against the government.
That's fair.
Yes.
I think America kind of suffers from education. Like, boy, oh boy.
You mean lack of education?
Yes. I don't want to stereotype, but man, oh man.
Aren't the teachers over there paid like absolute dog shit?
Yep.
Yes. I think
Kajano, you were in a different high school, obviously. But me and Cameron's physics teacher, Mr. Tyler, flexed his paycheck so damn hard. He's like,
It'd just be like, oh yeah, right now I'm earning twice as much as any of you will ever earn in your lives.
He's like, oh yeah, I've been doing this for 20 years and I've got my maxed out bonus. I just bought a $50,000 car. You know, it's like, shut up. Quit flexing.
Just sitting there, like every chance he got, he'd just flex it. It was great.
He really would.
he's a registered flex offender in 26 different countries.
One day in our math class, he's like, you kids will never know what it's like to go to war. Turns out that he was just kind of vibing in boot camp and he didn't even go into actual battle. He's just sitting there.
Well, I mean, he's still not wrong though. When's the next time you're planning to go to war?
Probably in the next couple of years, if we're being honest. You know.
I mean, I can start one if you want.
They just look at me and they'd be like, "Yeah, nah, bro, you're in the information division. Here's your keyboard."
They just see the glasses and like, yeah.
They're just giving everyone they're like giving everyone assault rifles, and they get to me and they're just like, "Here's your keyboard, sir." I think you'll do more good with this.
They don't even give Camo a gun. They don't trust him with one, but he finds one anyway.
Here's the key to your text. It's waiting for you in the backyard.
No, they just say, we've got a special idea for you. And then they just fly me in a helicopter into battle.
They just put you into a taxi and like knock you out with chloroform, and then you just wake up back at home. And it's like, no, we ain't dealing with this guy.
It's like,
it's either that.
You scored the lowest on the mental examination. The lowest score we've ever had. You're like, yes.
It's either that, or they're gonna drug me the fuck up and just tell me to run towards the enemy and just frickin' die.
Like, that man there, he scored the lowest on the psychological evaluation. The lowest score we've ever seen. Even classified insane people scored higher than that man. It's like, yeah, what do we do with him? It's like, yeah, just drug him up, give him a gun. There you go.
Just cannon fodder. That's all I'm good for.
Dude, I'll use you as
I mean,
a
yeah,
human
you're pretty-
shield.
Like, you know how in like World War One they'd put like their helmets on top of the rifles and stick it up above the trench.
Hey guys,
Yeah.
welcome to
Yeah,
There's a fucking history rant. Part 1.
No, I was gonna say they were gonna use me for that, except without the rifle.
Ooh.
Nice meme.
Very sad. A short history rant, but a rant regardless.
Well, you want me to go on a bigger one? I can if you want.
No, we're good, thanks.
Yeah, we good.
Alright.
We good for now.
That's quite enough, sir.
Fair.
Yeah, so you guys reckon America's still respectable or a big nah?
Is America respectable? I think that's a hard question. I would say the American people, on a whole, the average American person, because obviously there's going to be edge cases with people who are extremely left or extremely right or extremely stupid. But the average American person, I think, is usually a good human being who you can respect, assuming that they behave in a respectable manner.
True.
I mean,
That's what I would say.
I think America. Go on, Cameron. You go first.
I don't fucking know what I was gonna say. I just said it again.
Okay, fair enough.
Mm.
I think the fact that Trump's pulling out of all these big international deals, like, oh yeah, the Paris Agreement, stuff like that. The WHO, just because they disagree with his worldview, is kind of really childish and stupid. That makes him a massive meme. But
Yeah.
overall, if you take Trump out of the equation, I think they've lost a lot of respect over the years, but they're still respectable-ish as a first world country.
Okay.
That's my general outlook. Alright, Camo, what do you reckon?
Yeah.
He's playing paper planes, you can tell.
No, it's not. It's pocket planes. Not paper planes.
Get it right.
Get it right.
He doesn't know how to fold a piece of paper. That's too advanced for him.
I don't have any good paper over here. I got like some shitty, flimsy old fucking graph paper. That's about all I got.
Alright,
I apologize.
Should I draw a recreation of Camo on the battlefield?
Please don't.
Is it just gonna be a fucking brave?
Ooh, yeah, that would be way better actually than what I was gonna do. But it's too late now.
Wait, what were you gonna do?
I was gonna draw you getting shot by like 16 people.
I reckon
yeah.
Cameron would make a pretty good bridge. You know, like the Jotaro bridge, except with Cameron. And they do that whenever they find it. Whenever they find it, they have to get over it. Because Cameron's really tall. They're just like, yep, Cameron, bridge duty. He's just like the bridge player. It takes a bridge playing vehicle to get there. They just put Cameron out instead.
Yeah, that's fair.
I give this a bro moment. Yeah, whatever. I'm too lazy to actually draw something properly.
Outstanding.
Aren't we all?
That's true.
Aren't we
Okay,
all?
let's do the closing topic.
Cameron can have this. Why not?
Give Cameron
Alright,
the closing
so
topic.
you want-
Oh god, oh frick.
You're an absolutely dog crap of
No,
a
please, just at least make it good so it seems, they get the first impression that it's actually a good podcast.
Has anything I have ever done in my life been good?
That's a fair point.
Not in the time that I've known you, anyway.
Yeah, but
Exactly.
I've known him for like 5 years longer, and I can indeed confirm that I also share the same opinion.
Yes.
Very.
And you really think I did anything in primary school? I didn't do shit in primary school.
You know what? That's fair. All right, go. Say
Alright.
your damn topic.
No, alright. This is another one my 1.5 IQ brain come up with. Do you prefer warmer or cooler temperatures? So would you rather be hot or would you rather be cold?
I would rather be cold because
I can agree with that.
if you're cold, you can put on a jacket. If you're hot, what are you supposed to do? And assuming that we
Not
can't
be
just
cold.
put on a jacket or something, right? Assuming we can't just put on a jacket and suddenly feel warm. I would rather have goosebumps than be sweaty and smelly.
Dude, that's what you do when you get hot. You just get naked. Like, honestly.
Yeah, I know, but you can't really do that in public very often.
Looks like I'm the odd one out then.
Once you do it the first 2 or 3 times, they start putting you in jail for it.
Yeah, true.
I'm guessing you know that from experience.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You know, there was a friend of a guy who lived next door to my neighbor's cat's doctor.
And you sure you do the naked, yeah, understandable.
Yeah. But anyway, why do you prefer the warmth, Cameron? Why are you wrong? Please explain.
Yeah, give us your opinion.
I just don't like being cold.
How are you gonna survive Russian winter then, Doofus?
I'm not.
Yeah. How are we gonna attack Russia in the winter with losers like you in our army?
Exactly.
It's just gonna turn to Stalingrad again.
Do you microwave your ice cream before you eat it because it's too cold?
No.
No.
What do you think? I'm stupid?
Yes. Yes.
I do it because it's too hard to scoop out. And I was like, this is a bit softer.
No, that's different. That's different. You don't actually microwave it until it's hot. You just put it 10 seconds to make it a bit soft so you can scoop it out instead of heating up the spoon.
Dude, ice cream soup. Delicious.
Scoop.
I mean, yeah, like I said, I don't fucking know. I said it again.
Yeah.
I just don't like it being cold. Even this mildly cold. Like right now, it's not even cold in my room. Yeah, I'm wearing a jumper because I'm cold.
Right. I see.
And it's not even actively cold.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I'm just allergic to being cold.
What does actively cold mean? Is it just like an environment of cold outside your window that's just like, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you.
I'm gonna freeze you. I'm gonna freeze you. It's gonna be cold.
Actively cold in meaning that if most other people was in this room, they wouldn't say it's cold. Actively cold in referring to if you say you got 100 people, majority of them would say it's cold.
Right. So it's not that.
So it's not that. It's actually what most people, I'm assuming, would think would be a pretty good temperature, actually.
Okay, what is your ideal temperature in degrees Celsius?
-3, so I'm dead.
Let's be technical. Shut up.
I don't know.
Be technical, but be reasonable. Because I think the ideal temperature is about 21 or 22 degrees.
Yeah, so low 20s, yeah. I'd say high 20s.
I'd say around 25. I like that temperature.
I'd say like 28.
Ooh. Yeah, but the
28 to 30.
25, so I win.
Yeah. Any higher than 30, it's like a nah.
Yeah, that's
People
pretty...
in Britain be like, oh yeah, I'm sweating me balls off in this 22-degree weather.
I'd say anything above 25 or 26 is pretty... I would be getting uncomfortable.
France has a heat wave of 30 degrees.
I'll still probably be wearing a jumper.
Well, fair enough. Alrighty, is that where you guys want to shut it off?
Yeah.
I mean, how long have we been going?
We've been going for 59 minutes.
Yeah, that's a good length.
That's a good length.
That's a good
59 minutes and 59
monetization.
seconds.
You could make your girlfriend happy with that length.
Wait.
I'll never reach that.
Since when are we measuring in time units?
Wait.
Since forever?
No. Why would my girlfriend
what else
happy
would we
with
measure
59
time?
minutes? 59 minutes of what?
Well, if you spend an hour with her, she'd be pretty happy. What don't you think?
Yeah,
Spending
but
time with her
59 minutes
would be a
of
lot
sleep.
makes you happy.
Dude.
At least it makes me happy, spending time with the people who I like. So not you guys, but other people.
No. nobody loves me, so I don't know how it feels.
Yes.
I give that a bro moment.
Big sad. I'm about to die, but that's alright.
Alright,
That's
I guess I'll
alright.
close it off. If for some stupid reason you decide to hang around, very cool.
No.
Okay.
If for some stupid reason, you even made it to this part, you even made it to like the 59-minute mark. What are you doing with your life?
Yeah, no. Like, at this point, they're probably just watching it while they're doing something else, like playing a game. Honestly.
I mean, we're recording it while doing something else, so I don't expect someone who's just listening to me.
The only thing I was doing while recording this.
If the people in the podcast aren't paying attention, how can you expect the audience to be paying attention?
Exactly.
Hey, I was paying attention while doing this because I can't play any games because I'm the one recording the damn screen. But next week, that's
congratulations to you. You should feel very proud.
Get a second monitor then, dipshit.
Shut up. I'm on a laptop. Next week, that responsibility falls on one of you guys.
You can do that. What are you fucking stupid? You can still plug in a second monitor into a fucking computer, laptop. You can do that.
That's true. He's got
I
you there.
I don't care. Alright, okay.
Well, then you better start caring.
If for some stupid reason he made it all the way to the end, thanks, I guess. We'll see how this goes. Hey, no, that's rude. We'll probably do this once a week regardless of reception because it's pretty fun. And
yeah, we're just chilling. We have good chats.
I mean, all I achieved from this was a mad ass headache, so you know.
Good work.
That's
congrats.
Fair.
You should be.
I just use alcohol to get through it. It's very effective. But yeah.
Yes. I've been crunching Doritos. They're pretty nice.
That's fair. All right. Anyway, thanks for watching. Yeah, we'll see you next week, I guess. Bye.
Bye-bye.
All right.